Alright guys, so this is the first episode of the OSK podcast. We've taken like 3 takes now, but we're coming strong. We've had a few technical issues. Kind of my fault with OBS with the audio, but we're back. We've got here our main guest here tonight, and hopefully for more episodes we've got Adrian. Say hello, Adrian.
Hey. I'm here.
Adrian's sort of like almost like a visionary, like an ambitious visionary for Volition itself, the company behind Saints Row. And he's
So the legend goes is that actually it came to him in a dream one night, like the hand of God just touched him, and he had it all.
Yeah.
It's a very inspirational story, if you ask me.
That voice that you're hearing, that's Ezekiel. That's one of our guests here tonight, and he just put it perfectly. Adrian has a God-given gift where he basically knows what direction to take the Saints Row franchise in, and we're going to be asking him loads of questions about that.
The big reveal tonight, well, it's not even going to be revealed because I'm going to spoil it, is that we're going to ask Adrian here, how the fuck is Volition going to, acquire the Sleeping Dogs IP?
That's something that's been boggling his mind, yeah.
All right.
There's a lot. So, we're gonna try and get the viewer caught up. Also on the line here we have Jansen. Jansen's eating a Red Bull.
He's eating a fucking Red Bull can. He's eating a fucking Red Bull can.
Goddamn.
Jansen, stop. Jansen, stop.
I don't believe that's how you get your wings, but okay.
That's gonna like shred up your. That's gonna shred up your entire like.
Jansen, you're gonna kill yourself, man.
They definitely had silver teeth as a kid.
Yeah, please put that out, no.
We also
just swallowing it? Did you
No.
Crazy bastard.
No.
He did not.
Jesus
Christ.
No.
Bro, please tell me this dude joking.
Dude.
Please tell me this
dude just swallowed.
No, okay, I think you spit it out.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god, he's bleeding.
Oh my god, bro, I was genuinely. How would you say
fucking
fucked up?
Don't worry, it's a part of the interview. It's a part of the interview.
Yes,
it's part of the interview. Don't worry.
We've also got.
It's part of the interview.
We've also got.
This was planned at best. This was to capture your attention.
We've also got here Carizzle.
This is premium content.
I think that's how its name is pronounced. We got Buzzkill.
Yo.
We got Fat Randy.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Hey.
And we also got Pear Dye.
What's up?
Yeah, we got the whole squad here tonight.
We might not have Jansen if this continues.
I don't even know where to begin.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of things going on.
Oh my god, he's showing his ID, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that.
That's
what
really retarded. It's kind of funny though.
Oh no, it's for verification. He's gonna. Oh, just sucking off.
I don't even know where to begin. So we're gonna go over so Adrian's sort of like initial idea is there's gonna be like a Saints Row 1 remake and a Saints Row 2 remake. And that's how that's sort of like the first steps Volition's gonna take to, I don't know how.
Oh my god! Look at this. Oh my god!
Is he eating?
Look at that.
Alright, cool. I don't even know how to start off. Man guy, do you have any ideas? What should we ask Adrian?
Fuck. Well.
How about this, Adrian? Can you?
Guys gonna eat Oreos and. Okay, whatever.
Adrian. So.
Adrian. So we've already covered how Saints Row 1 is gonna go. I believe we'll cover that in a later episode. But for now, we just want to know how, Saints Row 2 Remastered is going to go. And then just go from there. And then after that, I think we'll transition into how exactly Volition's going to acquire the Sleeping Dogs IP, because that's a big question.
That's a big enchilada right here.
So to first comment, honestly, I'm not sure how a Saints Row 2 remaster would go, but according to Idle Ninja and several other Volition staffs, that would not be possible at all. And
I think he meant a Saints Row 2 remake, the Saints Row 2 reformed.
Oh, yeah, that is vastly more plausible. Marketing
This is a
and
true remake.
targeted audience is vastly different for a remake than it is for a remaster.
He's showing his fucking card, man. Oh my god.
You know, it's kind of the difference between a small time jail and a big time prison, really.
Uh huh.
Okay, great. Now,
Yeah, I have a Fat Randy approves, man. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, listen to Fat Randy.
What?
He has the idea. Don't do that. The McDonald's card.
what,
All right, whatever.
what's the budget going to be for Saints Row 2 Reformed?
Saints Row 2 Reformed would have a budget of around, I want to say a good 40 million at most, but that might be highballing.
Okay.
God damn.
God damn, that's pretty, yeah, baller. Now, tell us,
Not really.
like, what kind of new changes and additions will be in Saints Row 2 Reformed?
Many of the changes and additions from the Saints Row 1 remake and Saints Row Recanonized will be carried over to this one. New additions consist of weapon tents and vehicle tires tents, such as the rubber itself being colorable and changeable in colors. To further
So are you talking
extend-
about like more weapon and vehicle customizations? If I'm following correct here.
yes,
Is that?
yes.
All right. Continue.
One of the biggest differences is using props in, let's say, taunts and compliments or idle animations, which was purposely and consciously made not possible in Saints Row Recanonized. This was done to show the slightly more aloof and wackier style of play of Saints Row 2 in comparison to its predecessor. So these props may include stop signs, they may include shopping bags, and etc. used in the customizable animations in Saints Row 2 Saints Row 2 Report.
Okay. So could you I guess for the viewer, right? What kind of so you said about carrying over new things from the Saints Row 1 remake. For the viewer, what kind of changes are going to be in the Saints Row 1 remake then?
The Saints Row 1 remake would consist of changes involving vastly more lines of dialogue given to main characters throughout the story. Characters commenting on different points. Oh my gosh, my baby. Characters commenting on different points throughout the story, depending on which mission you are on. Vastly more peg diversity. More vehicle and weapons in additions. More, I want to say, more vehicle types. This mainly includes bicycles. Another addition I'm quite proud of is the vastly more interiors that have been included. I would like to say we can stick with the one out of every 5 interiors being in the game that will carry over from Saints Row 1 recanonized. And a few other things to note is a vastly expanded multiplayer from the original, a photo mode and a replay editor for the game, and our most noticeable addition that will really help the series take off is our creator mode, unique to us.
And what is the creator mode?
The creator mode is essentially where all the magic happens. It's where whatever you really can put your mind to, should be plausible. You could make missions with it. This is mainly inspired off of the San Andreas mod that was called DYOM, Design Your Own Mission. And this was also inspired off of creator from both Plasma Burst 2 and creator from Gary's mod. And these were sort of combined way with the similar creator mode from GTA Online, but were vastly expanded in capabilities of what you're capable. You can make different mission types. You can make cinematics and cutscenes only. You could make different play styles for the game. You could, in your own way, even make a superhero game by editing the configs and the defaults to your lichens, such as jumping super high, super strength, super speed, etc. There's really a lot that can be done. It's almost limitless in its possibilities.
Wow.
And the thing I want to say most about this that separates it from the others is that you can truly make this a local creation, or you could share this with others. You would not need to leave the Saints Row recanonized title itself to access this online, though that is an option. You can do this completely from the game. You can share. Users could like and upvotes or downvotes creations from others to get them on the publics and get them on to be more viewable, and people could comment on what they like about it or what they don't like about it. You also have a listening to feedback bonus that would make it more plausible for you to receive on the top end through upvotes. And you would be able to mix and match a co-op experience in this if you want, a split screen experience if you want, and a mix of both. And finally, you would be able to share with Volition, and Volition could possibly support and advertise your creations through enough likes and upvotes, if it is well received, of course.
Wow. It's just got my balls tingling right now.
That's a lot there, but when you said a mix of both online and split screen, would you be like, for example, how Black Ops 2 did like split screen online, where you could, have a buddy at your house, and you'd be able to both go online, like in the same lobby, but you'd be split screen like that?
Yes,
Is that what
it
you're
would
talking
be almost identical to how it is
about?
in
Black
video
Ops 2.
games such as Halo.
Okay.
You could also, if you want, have a buddy from that not your console and from their own console, and you could both have the split screen
Have a
as
split
if you're on
screen.
the same console. Though that's not exactly preferable to many, but it is an
Yeah,
option.
that doesn't sound very good. It just sounds counterintuitive.
It is completely optional.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag.
Anything else we should know?
Oh, sorry, I just wanted to drag in Buzzkill. Buzzkill, how are you feeling about this as someone who isn't much of a Saints Row fan? Well, maybe I don't even know what your stance on.
I mean, I'm just a filthy casual, so I don't really have much input as far as like what if like Volition just like goes ahead and does all this shit without the involvement of Adrean or AJ?
It's a good question.
Well, that's a good question. I don't think any of this would happen.
Impossible.
I don't think any of this would happen without Adrian, because Adrian, he's the chosen one. He's the Messiah for Volition. Like I said, God himself chose Adrian for Volition. So, if AJ
At the end
was
of the day, they are a corporation and they'll do whatever the fuck they want. Most corporations in general, especially in the gaming industry, make the wrong decisions.
Okay, well, guess what? Guess what? Adrian, transcends that. They will listen to him, and they will listen to him only. Do you understand? He's
Sure.
a very powerful being. You shouldn't underestimate his power.
Johnson said,
Have you
Okay.
been
"If you watch
chosen
my
by
stream,
God?
I'm not
Have
watching
you been
anything."
chosen by God before? Did God touch you? Did God touch you?
He touched me in my special place, but I don't really like to talk about that.
That wasn't God. That was
I
a
want to
Jewish
talk
then.
about
man.
it.
He told me he was God.
It was a Jewish man.
Someone say something about Jewish rape.
Maybe
Shut the
it
fuck
was
up, Pat
Jesus.
Randy.
Hey, we're getting off topic here. We're
Jesus
getting
is
off topic.
Jewish.
We're getting off topic here.
Okay.
Sure,
I
but-
almost just want to like just charge into Saints Row 7 because honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Saints Row 7 has just like
I just want to mention Quizzle stabbing a pillow right now. I don't
It's his
understand.
mattress.
What if? It's even worse.
I like to do that sometimes. It gets the stress out.
This video will require a lot of editing and cutting out.
oh yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, this is let's don't worry about that. We're gonna make sure you have the best image possible for the public.
Yeah,
So.
you can put this
The
great
GIF
screen in the corner.
is a god at editing.
All right, listen. I don't even know where to go because there's just so many endless possibilities we can go with this.
Watch my
Okay,
stream.
if you don't know where to go, let's just go straight into the big question. Let's go straight into the big question. Now, Adrian, me and Jeff have thought about this, very deeply. How the hell will Volition acquire Sleeping Dogs from Square Enix? As Square Enix is, a very stingy company, they're very niggardly, if you will. So, how will Volition acquire it? I don't think they give it up unless they're getting paid like, I don't know, $160 million. So
I got the money, yeah.
how will? Yeah, yeah, you got the money, yeah. So how is that gonna work? How is Volition gonna get Sleeping Dogs? Because I don't think they could.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
No, you may continue. I feel I could knock out your question in
Okay.
the same as I
Like,
answered.
like I said before, Square Enix, they own Sleeping Dogs right now. At least the publishing rights to it. And I know they use it. They use it for a lot of merchandise, and they got a lot of Sleeping Dogs merch, I believe. So, and you know how Square Enix is. They're very stingy. They don't care about anyone. I'm pretty sure a robot makes their video games. So, like, how is that even gonna work? Square Enix is a soulless company that doesn't care about anyone, not even their own fans. And even if the fans said, "You give Sleeping Dogs a Volition, they're gonna fix it. They're gonna fix it." I don't think Square Enix would listen. So, like, how is that even gonna play out?
Well,
How will they acquire it?
the main thing I could add right now is in between a 1/3 to an entire 2/3 profit. That will actually all go to Square Enix while we're working on this game. We will not have full control over this product in terms of profits.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that Volition won't buy the game outright, rather they'll do like a joint production thing?
Correct, and half the way.
Okay, or are you implying that like Square Enix will buy Volition
The
as
issue
one of their studios?
No. The issue at hand is there really is no way to answer this in a simplified form. This is something that actually requires pages upon pages of documents, signing through all the rules and regulations and things we at Volition would have to follow. And you would be surprised, to say the least, at how specific these things can be, even if they're down to the most minor of details.
Because as you know, Square Enix doesn't really, they didn't really work on the game. They just published it. They
Yeah,
I forgot what
yeah.
the studio was called. It was a studio
Which
who
is why it goes to the heads of THQ
so
Nordic themselves.
okay. So would Volition approach Square Enix saying they want to make a Sleeping Dogs game, and just hope for Square Enix
No,
to agree?
no. THQ would
No.
approach.
What the
Volition,
fuck? What the fuck?
Volition could
THQ
only,
published Saints Row, just for context.
Volition
But
could.
THQ's dead. They went under, I believe,
Mhm.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, that came back as Nordic, but this is not
But then that went
entirely.
under. That went under pretty recently. I think they're.
You
Forget
would
about it.
be
Forget about it. I'm not gonna get.
incorrect,
I'm not
my
gonna get
good sir.
Continue. Continue.
From where?
Whatever you were saying. Continue.
I've already said all I needed to say.
He has answered your question.
He did. Okay, well, inconclusive answer, I'd say, but.
Hey, look, should we
No,
take,
no,
should we take some
it's
questions from
pretty
the
good.
people on the line? Has anyone got any questions?
Any more questions?
My question is, will Saints Row 8 come out before GTA 6?
Oh.
What the way Volition is working on their products and spend a long time on them, it would say more about Grand Theft Auto if a new Grand Theft Auto title didn't come into our Saints Row 8 title.
Okay.
No,
So-
with the way Rockstar are now, it wouldn't be the most surprising thing.
Buzzkill. For context, I'm pretty sure. If you don't know, because you're on a master at Adrean lore, Saints Row 7 and 8, well, that also should come out during the 2030s. Okay. So.
That will not even be relatively close in any way, unless if you live by thousands of years in your standards, then those are relatively close to you.
What?
Okay.
What?
That doesn't make any damn sense.
No, but you said the games are coming out during like the 2030s and shit like that.
I
Right.
have never said such thing,
Yeah, you have.
unless you're talking about the remake.
There you have. What the fuck?
Wait, so when is Saints Row 7 and 8 coming out?
Saints Row 7
Yeah.
is coming out during the 2040s, and Saints Row 8 is coming out during the 2060s.
What the?
Oh.
Okay.
must be
So
thinking
I'm
of the
pretty sure
remake.
GTA 6 would be out by then.
I kind of
Do you-
just,
do-
I kind
it
of
was
want to
a-
say
No,
screw
you
it.
can never
And
be too sure with the way Rockstar with their Grand Theft Auto, but I do not have such rights to talk too much about that.
actually, before I go into Saints Row 7, right? So obviously you're not going to be in control of Saints Row 5 and 6. This is going to be released before you join Volition, right?
Correct.
Do you have any idea of what 5 and 6 might look like? Like any sort of, I don't know.
I have unfortunately no idea whatsoever with a series such as Saints Row.
Okay, what if in this timeline, Saints Row 5 and 6, or maybe Saints Row 6 isn't released, and you sort of have to backpedal a little bit? What do you have any sort of like emergency backup plan?
We would need a quick Saints Row 6 game to be released in anticipation for Saints Row 7.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Either way, Saints Row 5 and 6 will be released before 7.
Okay, cool. Oh, well, yeah, I guess if you're thinking about like numbers chronologically, yeah. I mean, if everyone else is down, I would honestly.
We're not Battlefield.
I would honestly be down to just ask Adrian, what would the story look like for Saints Row 7?
To put briefly, with minor spoilers, the Saints Row 1 and 2 timeline is their own timeline, and they're different from the Saints Row 1 to 4 all through the aliens. And then Saints Row 1 through 5 would be its own timeline from the Saints Row 1 and 2 timeline. No, Saints Row 7 will directly continue off of the Saints Row 1 and 2 timeline. This would consist of our main cast 2 years after Dane Vogel was killed at the end of Saints Row 2, coming to our fictional New York, so to speak, to find who has Johnny Gatz. And you will fight a gang called the Syndicates. This would consist of 3 minor gangs and 1 major gang. And you would go through each faction of the Syndicate as a whole that all specialize in different specialties until you eventually come for the head of Syndicate itself. And this new city, actually this new state, this new city consisting of 3 smaller cities near it. So it's a state in total. And that would be pretty much the very first half of Saints Row 7.
Wow.
Okay. I actually have a question. You said that this game, is going to be very deep, very advanced. Now, will you be able to get a wife in this game?
A wife?
Yes. And will you be able to beat her? Get a divorce? Have kids?
Pimp slap.
Have a wife and then be able to beat them?
Pimp slap.
Be able to slap that bitch.
Yeah, we have actually thoughts about bringing in our own take on the dating ideas through the GTA games, and we have felt overall that it just does not fit the tone we're going for in Saints Row. And it was the best
but what if you could
But
what
you
if you
will
could
be able... Yes.
Okay, what if you could marry them and then beat them? Slap
Marriage
them.
would not be a gameplay
around a
or
bit.
story mechanic within our game.
Would that'd be fun? No, just marrying a woman just to slap her around a bit and get a divorce.
Please let me crip walk. Please let me crip walk.
Well,
Please.
It is always something that is possible through our creator mode if you truly wish.
Okay. And
Oh, yeah.
I know I asked this yesterday, but will there be a Chirac expansion? A Chirac expansion. No.
What?
Chirac.
Oh, he means like city expansion, like add new areas.
No, yeah, but specifically, I don't care about any other areas other than Chirac.
Well, I mean, Saints Row Stillwater is already kind of based off of the Chicago area anyway.
Chirac,
so.
no, but I want the real Chirac. I want to be able to meet Chief Keef. I want to meet.
Yeah,
Real
I was gonna say. With creator mode.
This ties into a question I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
I think the creator mode will have you covered with Chief Keef. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna ask the big guy.
I was gonna ask Adrian. So obviously, Saints Row is known for
creator mode would not allow map editing whatsoever.
Oh.
Oh, what? What? No.
It feels like one of the main parts that should be.
Yeah. What about improving grounds where you can just add shit to the map like rails and shit?
There will be props that could be added.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me.
What? Put on the camera then.
It is, dumbass.
Oh, is it? I need it. Okay. I'll make it rain.
Oh, I'm on TV. Hi, Bob. Hi.
Are you? Oh, there you go. Now you're on TV. Oh,
As the map expansions, Stillwater may or may not be coming to Saints Row 7 as a DLC, along with all its music.
Wait. And here's the issue. Here's the issue with having modding tools cost money. Is that I hope you know that that makes some people very upset, and that once one person has them, they're most likely gonna be pirated. So, how are you gonna deal with that?
They're not.
Yeah, piracy is a very finicky thing throughout the company, throughout companies actually, and we all have different ways of going about it. Some believe it's not as big as an issue, while others believe it should be a top priority. Weird Volition chooses to deal with piracy through subtle acknowledgement to our pirated audience, in a way, to make it so they will feel discouraged from continuing to play the pirate copy. How to prevent piracy? That is simply something you cannot do. All you can do
No,
is
but the point is, it's not really about piracy, but really it's about making them the creator mode tools, paid DLC. I don't think that's a very wise decision.
why do you believe that?
Well, it's because modding and all that shit. That's already a part of a lot of games, whether it's an official feature or not. And if you leave that open but you haven't paid, that's kind of like, not many games do that. That's like just not a good decision.
Why do you believe that?
Dude, if you've seen the modding community, for many video games, they're very dedicated and they don't want to have to pay for the tools to mod. And if you make them pay, they're gonna just find ways around it. So you might as well just give it away for free. It'd make people much more happier. And, it could possibly, increase the longevity of the game. Because everyone knows that, mods keeps video games alive, and if you put that behind a paywall, that's not a good choice.
You will still be able to freely mod your game. It just will not be supported by our creator mode.
Okay.
Any confusion on your part, sir?
I don't think he is. So you mentioned.
Seems to be.
So I just want to ask you. So Saints Row is known for having like an extensive soundtrack, right? So in Saints Row 7, could we expect to have the likes of like I don't know, like G Herbo, Chief Keef, Ebo Ishak, I don't know any other.
Wait. I know a good artist.
Yeah, what one?
What about Nassim Black? Can you add Nassim Black?
Yeah, I was
Nassim
wondering
Black.
about this too.
No.
I was wondering if there would be more music on the soundtracks and on the radios.
There will
a
be
wider
vastly more
variety.
music.
What?
There will be vastly more tracks in Saints Row.
Nice.
And there would be around 2 to 2.5 times as many radio stations.
Damn.
How do you have half a radio station?
Shut up.
Each radio station.
Fuck you, man. Why did you say that? Fuck you, man.
Oh man. Okay, what kind of missions are there going to be in Saints Row 7? Because obviously, you look at Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2, they're known for having these very unique missions with enterable buildings and the like. What can we expect for Saints Row 7?
Saints Row 7 will have a layout that closely relates to the first game a little more than the second, as we feel the first game had more variety in its missions and strongholds. But it will also share a lot of similarities through the more grounded parts of Saints Row the Third.
Oh, we got Buzzkill on the cam. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah. So yeah, so you can continue. Sorry, it's just.
That's all I needed to add.
Oh, okay. Will we see? So in this timeline, is Aisha alive or dead?
She has been dead by 2 years at this point.
Oh.
Aisha will most likely not be coming.
Okay, cool. What about the Dex saga? Okay, then this is one that's been on everyone's mind. What can we expect? Will Dex make a comeback to Saints Row 7?
Ooh, I cannot comment on this too much.
Ooh, we'll have to wait like 40 years. What else is there? Activities. Because yeah.
Activity will be absolutely where the game shines most.
Mow my lawn, Buzzkill.
Activities and diversions will be. They simply just will be unrivaled for future games in our genre to come. And yes, it is our genre.
I just wanted to ask. So, I don't know if you've already said this, but how? So you said about how Century 7 is going to be in a new sort of like New York City type map, right?
Correct.
What? How do the Saints get here? How do the Saints get there?
The Saints will arrive through being flown to this new map from Stillwater.
Are they like going on vacation or something, or?
No, they are on the hunt to look for clues.
What are they looking for?
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question with the activities. Will you be able to have sex with clowns?
Activity, I would be able to answer.
Adrian, will you be able to have sex with clowns? Will you be able to get some clussy?
Oh, let's hope Zedek's not on the mic. You know what I mean? Let's hope Zedek doesn't hear this one.
This.
No, it's important. It's for Zedek. Maybe he'll get into Saints Row.
Give me a clown job.
Technically, a possibility in one of the Hoenn activities, and
you tell me that I'll be able to get some clussy?
You will also be able to get some click.
Okay, but will I be able to have sex with the clown? That's what I need to know. Will I be able to have a sex with the clown? I need to do the sex with clown. Will I be able to do sex with clown in the video game?
This is a possibility through the Hoenn diversion, and this is a possibility through the activity involving escaping news vans. If you know that.
Okay.
That is called escort.
Okay. Okay. Another question. Will I also be able to have sex with tall, black? Will I be able to have sex with pale vampire ladies? That have white skin.
That's a good ass idea.
Will I be able to have sex with vampire ladies that have white skin and black hair?
Actual vampire ladies or ones that are cosplay as vampire ladies?
No, actual vampire ladies. I could put my penis inside.
Oh my god.
Nice.
But they have to be pale and have black hair. That's the only. That's the only thing.
You have sex with pale and black haired women, but not vampire ladies. I'm sorry.
But they have to be vampires.
Why can't they be
vampires? You're saying vampires they do not fit in the village. They do not fit in the vision of this Central time.
Yes, they do.
Say they came from hell.
Yeah.
I mean, hell exists.
Yeah.
Hell,
they got out of hell.
I cannot speak on hell for now, but I will come back to it.
Actually, this just
this
just reminded me of a question. No, hold your horses.
Hell may or may not be a DLC for Saints Row 7.
Hold your horses. I got a good question. So, as we all know, there's the last Saints Row game was Saints Row Get Out of Hell, right? Does this imply
5 and 6?
Does this imply that there could be a Saints Row Get Out of Heaven?
No. I hope not.
It is only a possibility. Not a probability, a possibility.
Okay, to build upon this, it won't just be any heaven. It'll be like Get Out of Muslim Heaven. Like, you have your 42 virgins trying to follow you.
Yo, man, I'm trying to get, and I got 72 virgins. Hell yeah.
Yes, trying to run away from them.
Wait,
can we get a Get Out of Valhalla?
No, I'm thinking so you know how Call of Duty Warzone has the gulag, right? Maybe in Saints Row 7 when you die you can go to hell and have to fight your way out to get revived.
That's a good idea, Steve. That's a good idea.
That actually does sound pretty good.
So in Saints Row 7, will I be able to get a job at the DMV?
You will be able to be a driver.
Do I have to go to the DMV to get a driver's license?
No, but we will feature a vehicle school activities in the similar vein of San Andreas.
Okay. I also have
We
another
have
question.
included our own twist on the formula.
I have
These
another
will be
question.
completely optional.
I have another question. May I ask it?
Yeah.
Will you
May
be
I?
able to, or leave your body in the game? Will you be able to piss, shit, all that? Will you be able to vomit? Because, it's a realistic game. A very hyper realistic game. So, you need to be able to,
This may be
leave your.
possible through cheat.
Will there be
Since
virtual
Talking about-
reality
Saints Row 7
support
have a
for
lot of
Saints Row
realistic
7?
cheat codes.
Can I wear
Like, I'm talking
Sorry.
like quick time events, like when you pee, when you take a dump.
There
And then
may
when you're
not be
done
any
taking a
quick
dump, there's like a close up of the guy's shitty asshole, and then you have to wipe.
Do we have a wiping diversion?
You do actually have a wiping diversion, but it's probably not in the context that you're thinking.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
But if it's the most advanced game, why can't I zoom into a guy's shitty asshole and then you wipe
What
him
kind of context? Like a window wiper?
This may or may
Yeah,
not
like-
be it.
like a window
Window
wiper
wiping
game?
will be an idle action if you're standing near some windows.
Okay, so you tell me I'll be able to watch. So you're telling me that I'll be able to watch people
Sorry,
take
my
shits?
character.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm sorry?
You tell me I'll be able to watch people, piss and take shits, like stalk them.
You catch them in the bathroom in one of our interiors, then possibly, yes.
So will you be so like when you encounter someone in the bathroom, do you encounter them with like their dick out and you gotta watch them pull up their
No,
pants? And
you will
inside
not
their
see
pants,
genitals in Saints Row 7.
What?
We will still use sensor bars.
What? You don't see anything? What? Oh, man, what a letdown. Will it be in Saints Row 8 at least?
It depends on if the requirements of what makes a maturity rated title and what makes an adult only title changes
I mean,
within that time.
in Cyberpunk
But
2077,
most likely
you
not.
can sodomize a guy, so I think it'd be all right.
Well, your thoughts do not line up with ESPN ratings.
Yeah, yes, I do. You can have sex in that in video games and shit.
Sex will be in our game through things such as hot coffee, but are taking it. Romance.
Whoa. And
Oh, yeah?
and in this hot coffee mod, I will be able to have sex with
Well, it's not
clowns,
a mod.
and I'll be able to have sex with tall, pale vampire ladies with black hair.
The former should be possible. This latter will not be an addition in our title.
What? But the tall vampire ladies with the pale skin and black hair.
Oh, he
Oh,
has
God.
Oh,
left.
he left. He ran away.
Oh, no, he's back. He's back.
Oh, never mind, he's back.
We will
Okay.
have
Well, then
a
fine.
ballistic
No, I'll stop.
community manager.
I'll stop. It's just accessibility features, for my dear friend.
Will there be virtual reality
Yeah,
support for the game?
This shall.
Yes, shall. Okay.
Oh, word. I've got a question.
Okay.
Well, I gotta add to that. virtual
Will
reality.
will you be able to invest in stocks?
I don't know if Adrian caught that one.
Will
Adrian?
we be able to invest in stocks?
Yes. That will be one of our biggest ones.
Yes!
That we'll
Word.
get started.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
That's
Yeah.
what we
And
wanted
stocks
this whole time.
Would be. This will very much tie into illegal criminal activity.
Ah, okay. So are you implying
So
that
there's money
I could...
laundering too?
There's always been money laundering. That's an activity in SR2.
Wait,
It's a mission, actually.
We're mostly
really?
proud of this
Fuck.
idea
Oh,
as
yeah,
it
that's right.
it shows
I
off our
remember
new
now. Fuck,
dynamics
fuck,
and
By
attention
the way,
to
nice shirt,
detail
Jensen.
throughout the open
Nice
world.
shirt, Scout.
So are you saying that there could...
Nice shirt, Jensen. Like that shirt.
For
nigga.
example, if you're doing a mayhem activity, the areas you're committing mayhem on will lower the stock market for that after the activity is over.
fucking amazing.
So are you basically saying that we could play the game without committing crime, basically, and we could still earn money?
Define play the game.
Like he's saying, like you can passively make money. Like even when you're not touching the controller, you can passively make money.
Outside of missions, yes.
Yeah, where it's like you're walking in the street and you get like a notification, like oh my god, my stocks have risen. I'm so excited. Or oh no, my stocks are falling. Ah, I'm an idiot. Ah, no, not my stocks.
You could also make money
like
through
that.
some diversions that are
Okay,
legal.
well, okay.
Wait.
Back to the whole thing. Okay, can we sell ourselves? Can we become a prostitute? Just grind shit out and then get like a heroin addiction and then fucking die.
Having sex with
This man's asking the
multiple
real question.
candidates will be included in one of our activities and diversions.
Like, but will you be able to pimp yourself? Be your own pimp. You know what I'm saying, man? Be your own pimp. Pimp yourself, dude.
Play as a pimp?
Hold yourself out. You know what I'm talking about? Like your character has sexual
Unfortunately, do
relations.
not know what you're talking about.
Okay, can you sell your own body? And then, but here's the thing: it makes a lot of money. However, to continue, you have to resort to drugs, like heroin and shit. And so the drawback is that you get like a heroin addiction, right? And like you die, like you could die of a heroin overdose, and then you gotta restart the whole game. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Or at the very least, you go to like hell. And then you gotta get out of hell. You know what I'm saying? You die of a heroin
Unfortunately, do not
overdose.
know what you're
Get out of
saying.
hell.
Unfortunately,
You know-
unfortunately, I cannot tell anymore.
What about
What? But if you,
what about
continue.
oh
Many of your ideas may be possible through the creator mode.
what about oh man, I had an idea but I just forgot it. Oh crap, I lost it now. I lost it, bottled it.
Take your time.
Take your time. Should we take some other questions from the audience? Jansen, you got any input here?
Preferably one that failed topic.
I mean, the topic is the game, right?
Yeah, well,
Yes.
yeah.
So like, shit, let me think. We can all think a little bit.
I know a good one.
Buzzkill.
I know a good one.
What about Buzzkill?
I know a good one.
Buzzkill's
Will we
been
be
silent
able
here
to?
a lot. Buzzkill's been silent.
You're
Like I
watching
said, I'm just
Evangelion like a
casual.
faggot. You're watching
How
Evangelion
dare
like a
you.
faggot. Look at that shit.
How dare you?
What about Randy?
I think
I like
Evangelion is a
Evangelion.
masterpiece. All right.
I like Evangelion. So you're a
Of
faggot.
teenage love.
I like Evangelion, but anyone else who likes it that isn't me is a faggot. That's
What
just a
about
fact.
okay, so will there be any like celebrity cameos? Like G Herbo or like G Herbo
Like
or
Chief Keef,
yeah.
Real
Go
life
Isha,
celebrities in
Muhammad, Hanakin. 24/7 every day. Central
Soulja
every
Boy.
day. 27
Soulja
every
Boy.
day.
when it comes to the lore of Saints Row and our Saints Row 1 and 2 timeline, we prefer to stick to only in-game and in-lore characters with no exterior
But,
and in-life
but here's the thing.
interference.
I just remembered my
Cameos,
question.
can you know? Okay, go. Ask.
So will I be able to
Ask
watch
Marvika.
will I be able to watch the TV and go to like the cinema in Saints Row 7?
You will. This
Cinema
will be one
means
of our
movie,
proudest
by the
features.
Great. What kind of customization will there be for Saints Row 7?
This will be vastly more in depth than the previous games.
How so?
I can't summarize it on an easy way. This would require a lot of specifics if you're okay with this.
Hey, we got as long as you
Yo,
want. Man.
Buzzkill, put on some Chief Keef, man.
Hey, Buzzkill,
Buzzkill,
can you
put
put
on
on
some
G
Chief Keef in the
Herbo?
background.
Put on G Herbo.
Fine.
Possibly G Herbo.
G Herbo.
Put some shit on.
With the top,
Can you put on the live stream where it's like Lil Baby and he's like tweaking out?
Yeah, put on the live stream with little babies tweaking out, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
can you put it on Saints Row 7 7's theme song, Hot Nigga by Burby Smurda?
What? You heard the man. Put it on. Put it on the
Mama,
TV.
look, I'm a battery. Mama, look, I'm a battery.
He said the Saints Row 7 theme song is hot. Oh, it works. It works.
Put it on the TV. You heard the man. Listen to Buzzkill. Put it on the TV.
Dude.
Oh, you know. Side note. Do you know they actually found Bobby Shmurda's hat?
Really?
I got
No,
it.
like
I
they
got
actually
it.
did.
I got it.
Fucking ads.
Get ads.
It's an ad.
How
Actually,
much is
now that I
Bobby
think about
Shmurda?
it,
Chalupa.
Hot
There's a
Nigga may
chalupa. $5.
most likely not be our theme song, but it may be our theme song for our Purge iteration and the latest Saints Row title.
That boy got Bobby Schmurder. Oh shit, what the hell?
Alright, we got it.
Suicidal.
Jansen, you like that
That should
ego
just be it.
shack.
That should be his PFP.
Alright, where were
I have
we
a
now?
PSP.
I forget, where were we? Something
You're
about...
asking if Ebo Ishak in the video game.
Oh yeah, something about Ebo Ishak being in the video game.
Papa umamau.
Okay, what about let's go back. How did your fascination with Saints Row begin? Right? How did you come to enjoy Saints Row?
That's a good question.
Getting a bit more personal
Let's
now.
hear it.
Okay? Getting a bit personal now. See how I'm doing?
Yeah, but you know,
My personal fascination from Saints Row came from how it seemed to take the best parts of what I liked about Grand Theft Auto, put its own spin on it, allow character customization, and allow a lot more options to transverse and play with their own play style and feel like you're having your own experience while still staying true to what Grand Theft Auto 3 started. Right,
correct.
in a way, Grand Theft Auto 1.
Yes.
And
Personally, I just like the slightly different style of Saints Row. It's refreshing to me, and I like the amount of control and the amount of how your words in Volition actually matter.
how did you feel about Saints Row 3 though? Because Saints Row 3 was a big turn as far as the how the game wanted to be looked, right?
Tone-wise, I was completely fine with Saints Row the Third. Actually,
Oh wow.
it was development-wise, and what has been in a way cut from previous Saints Row games, and what was overlooked by previous Saints Row games that I am not hot on, to say the least.
Now,
If you want to know my true opinion on it, I was completely disgusted and mortified.
you can if you want to.
That is my opinion on it.
Yeah, then.
With Saints Row 4, however, I was not a
I have
fan
a
of that tone and direction.
Okay.
I feel
I have a question.
grouping 3 and 4 together completely undermines the new direction 3 was going in, and it's not until after Saints Row 7 that we could really show off the direction and capabilities of the Saints Row the Third direction.
That's what I've been trying to
Okay.
say.
Okay, that's all.
Now, Steve Jaros, who, if I'm correct, wrote the script for the 4 Saints Row games, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm correct.
He co-op wrote them, and he was not a majority of what went into the scripts.
Well, if he was,
Okay.
since he played a big role, right, in the development of Saints Row, if he was here with us right now, what would you say to him?
I would say I appreciate your work, and I shall try to carry on your teenage drama fiction and fanatics and some minor references throughout our Saints Row 1 through 5 timeline of Saints Row games.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. That's pretty sweet.
Hmm.
I have another personal question for you. Do you have any mental health disorders?
Wow, that's low.
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
No, it's a fine and perfectly reasonable question.
Oh no, yeah. What do you got? You got like ADHD or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right.
Now you made me lose my question
Do
now, and it
you?
was a really good one as well. Oh, okay. So since Volition will own Sleeping Dogs, can we expect some sort of Sleeping Dogs Saints Row crossover?
Oh my God, please. Fuck.
We would prefer to keep those very separate.
Why the fuck?
Kind
So
of.
why did you bring
Why
it
the
up
fuck?
then? How did you
I
even?
like
What?
Dogs. I like sleeping dogs, man. Why the fuck do that to sleeping dogs?
So they're
I
just
like
so they're
Sleeping
just
Dogs.
buying Sleeping Dogs for like another game and that's it.
Yeah, yes.
Define what you mean by that's it. Because a lot of passion will go into Sleeping Dogs.
Well, I'm just saying, right? I thought
Sleeping Dogs
I
is
thought
one of our favorite titles of all time.
I thought Volition buying Sleeping Dogs would warrant some sort of like tie-in with the Saints Row franchise.
Yo, watch out. Jansen's dangerous. Jansen's dangerous. Watch out.
At
Watch
most,
out.
you will get some
Dangerous
very
man.
minor, subtle
Dangerous
references in
man.
the Saints Row series.
Jansen, dangerous
Besides
man.
that, they will be almost
Dangerous
completely
man.
parallel to each other.
Damn. Okay. Will there be any?
And we feel this is a good thing.
Pardon? I didn't know what you said, but
We feel this is a good thing.
okay, cool. Will there be any spin-off titles for Saints Row?
Like Saints Row Chirac. Saints Row.
If you mean spin-off as in Agents of Mayhem style, then Agents of Mayhem as a series will continue, and that's it.
Oh wow.
If you mean spin-off as in Gat Out of Hell and not a full title, then yes, there would be more spin-offs than numeral titles by that point. Well, not more, more new spin-offs than more new numeral titles.
I'm kind of curious about this Agents of Mayhem thing. Can you go into a little bit about that?
We understand that our Saints Row 4 and God of Hell audience are a very well opinionated audience that feels Saints Row that encourages Saints Row to step away from its roots even further and to go down that path. And we at Volition acknowledge their opinions, but we at Volition also feel it is best to Saints Row to stay true to what it was known and loved for. With Agents of Mayhem, we believe this would be the title that is truly free to go on its own path without anything in the past too much occurring and spilling into it. With Agents of Mayhem, we are sought out to go to a new direction, a direction that takes inspiration from Futurama and Star Wars and draws more inspiration and tries to be like those two movie franchises.
What about okay, that's kind of interesting. The
Series
Star Wars and American Star Wars and what was it, Futurama? What about like Family Guy? Because Family Guy did a crossover with Star Wars, so I just wondering.
There would be very little connected Family Guy and our new direction with Agents of Mayhem.
Oh, okay.
What about Charlie Brown?
I'm sorry?
What about Charlie Brown? Will Charlie Brown have any connection?
No.
Why can't he be Charlie White? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, I'm racist. I can't help it. What are you motherfuckers gonna call?
What the fuck? I got 4 motherfucking.
Motherfucker, I got the motherfucker.
Yeesh, I don't even know where to go from here, man. Oh no, we got flipping man guy just bailed out for no reason.
Jiff, you want to join the gangbang?
No, Oh, there we go. We're back.
Would you like to talk more about Sleeping Dogs or Agents of Mayhem?
Adrian, would you have sex with the clown? Like, would you have sex with the girl in clown makeup?
Me personally, if I feel connection to the clown, then it is a possibility. Yes.
Whoa.
Word.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's what I'm trying to
That man
say, bro.
Adrian-
Face.
Oh yeah, honk my horn, baby.
Get crunk, get
I
crunk.
feel like Harley Quinn will be something that was adequate, though technically she's not a clown.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, let's talk about Agents of Mayhem then. So how are you going? Because you got to realize, right? This Agents of Mayhem 1 was like one of the lowest selling AAA games of the year that it was released. So how is it going to make a comeback?
With Agents of Mayhem, the first thing we want to achieve with Agents of Mayhem is a vastly better marketing strategy towards the title. As we feel Agents of Mayhem would have been better received, but also more received, if the marketing strategy and the marketing team was stronger behind it. With that being said, in terms of the actual product itself, our direction with Agents of Mayhem, we feel we're aligned with more into what that targeted audience would want within their games, as we are going to explore more about with Agents of Mayhem 2 about the concepts of space and different planets and traveling to find the solution to their problems. And we feel that Agents of Mayhem going onwards should make less and less references to the Saints Row franchise to help truly differentiate them as two different franchises.
That sounds good. What is because Jansen's a Saints Row veteran. What do you think to that, Jansen?
I didn't really care for Agents of Mayhem, but if it can prove itself to be standalone, just as another game by Volition, like Red Faction or something like that, I think it has a chance. Honestly, there's a lot of Overwatch players, a lot of players of games like that would be interested in the game if it had multiplayer.
So
That was,
you tell me faggots would be interested in the.
Well, there are a growing number of people that are like that. So.
Of course.
Now, Jansen actually
You
brought
gotta
up a good
think
point there. Red Faction.
Yeah.
Will Volition continue developing games for Red Faction?
Volition, unfortunately, will probably not continue the Red Faction series as our own. Partially because we do not have right to it, but also partially as we feel it is very demanding to our series, such as Sleeping Dogs, Agents of Mayhem, and our 2-in-1 series, Saints Row, with the different two different timelines.
Okay, so I'm good. I have a set of questions here. I have questions for you pertaining to a set of videos. I'm going to send them in the chat. If you could look at that, I'll ping you in GIF, and I need you to watch them. I need you to tell me what you think, because I believe if you tell me what you think about these videos,
They better not
it'll
be
be really
too
telling.
bad. Hey, what kind of videos are these?
On topic.
I heard him laugh.
No, it's on topic. It's on topic. It's pertaining to Saints Row.
I doubt it, bro.
I doubt it. I would be careful. Let's have a look at this.
Is it pertaining to the future of Saints Row title?
I don't even know what it is.
Because the topic at hand is the future of Volition titles.
But
I think it loosely ties in, and I think I'm going to be able to tie in these videos with.
Will we be able to do any of these things in the game?
Oh my god.
You will be able to twerk in Saints Row.
Honestly, that's yeah. I mean, it'd be kind of funny online.
There will also be a twerk and diversion that is similar to the freaking and flat diversion.
Alright. That's cool. Cool, actually. Like, for real?
Yes.
All right.
There may
Well,
also be a passing diversion.
will there be a masturbation diversion?
Oh my God! Stop.
There will probably not be a masturbation diversion.
Can I pants people in Saints Row 7?
Yes.
Awesome.
Well, will there be a rape diversion?
Oh my God, Brand,
No.
Jesus
Someone was gonna
Christ.
bring it up.
We at Volition do not like to make mentions of rape of any kind.
Okay.
That's
Damn.
Okay. Will there be, a light molestation diversion?
I'm sorry?
Or will there be a light molestation diversion?
What?
Like not full rape, just like some light molestation. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I
what?
unfortunately do not know what you're saying.
I don't understand.
Not either.
Light molestation. Isn't that quite rape?
Oh,
It's
right.
It's like it's light
Can someone help fill
molestation.
me in?
I have a question.
If you don't understand
about
what it is,
Saints
just leave.
Row 7.
What is your question?
Will there be more religion in these games? Like, will I be able to practice religion?
You will not be able to practice
Wait,
religion.
I have a question. So you said
However,
previously
you
that.
will see NPCs practicing their own religion, as we want to make this game feel more
So I
authentic and
can
realistic.
still commit religious genocide? Awesome.
Can I submit
all
to
I need to
Allah
know.
and practice Ramadan?
Well, in a game consistent of
Shut up, we're
NPC
Jewish,
respawning,
remember?
genocide
bad.
seems impossible in our title.
Okay, Adrian.
Unless you want to call gangs assertions a genocide, but that's up to the game.
Okay, Adrian. We talked about this yesterday. You said that there will be black Jewish representation in the video game, if I'm correct.
They will be
black Jews.
NPCs, yes.
Okay. Well, can we be a black trans woman with Down syndrome?
I'm sorry?
I just pulled a Saints Row and switched genders on this chat.
Will we be able to be a black trans woman with autism, Down syndrome? In Saints Row 7, because it's a game of infinite possibilities. So if I want to go online as a black Jewish trans woman with Down syndrome, can I do that? Look, in the character creator, there's a Mongoloid option.
How do you show off Down syndrome and autism in character creating?
Well, you know how there's in SR2 there's the faces, right? Where you can choose facial expressions.
Yeah.
And walk style. So
so you can choose a Mongoloid option.
Where it's
in custom creation, there should be an option to take away a chromosome or add a chromosome.
How would that be?
Yeah, kind of like GTA where you can choose your parents.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you make it so you can add your own voice?
Are you saying everyone in GTA look like they have Down syndrome?
No.
If you are, I agree.
I am down.
Well, I just mean maybe you can make it the choice, right? You can have a more stylized character more than just physical appearance. Maybe you can, if you want to play the game on a harder difficulty, you could choose your character to have some.
I mean,
I prefer there to be less personality customization to make each customizable protagonist have their own feel to them.
Okay, but being retarded is its own feel, in its own right. You know what I'm saying?
I just realized Buzzkill's playing
when you talk...
OSK Fizz. Nice, I like that. But, look, Jansen, look on the screen. He's playing the Fizz beatdown. Love it.
That one's actually my favorite one.
Nice. That was Con who edited it. It's crazy.
I love it.
What the fuck?
What was I gonna say? Crap. You guys are getting me all kind of off topic here.
No, it's completely on topic because we don't see enough Down syndrome representation.
Okay, so will I be able to
I want to play Saints Row, and I want somebody to call me retarded in Saints Row, just like in real life.
Will I?
I think that'd be.
I feel NPCs will already comment that, depending on No, and that is not dependent on what character you choose, and will just be comment on anything you do.
Dumb retard.
Will I be able to add my own voice, and like the game will give me a prompt of the entire character script, and that I can like read off of, and I can add my own voice to the game?
Oh, that's a good one.
This was something that was thought of in the online version.
Like maybe they can like fax you. Maybe they could fax you like a PDF of like the entire script, and you can just read it off into the microphone.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, will we be able to how would it like? Okay, I know how I said Down syndrome earlier, but that was a little bit harsh. Can we be Rain Man? Can we be like Rain Man? Like, we're we're like retarded, and everything's still like this one thing. Can we be Rain Man?
The cartoon character in a video game?
Can we be Rain Man? Like, the retard, He's really shitty at everything because, he's an autistic retard. Except, one thing he's good at, like, he's a super genius in one thing, but, like, retarded and everything else. Like, can we be Rain Man?
I mean,
in real life?
I want to be Rain Man. I want to be Rain Man.
I want to be Attack Helicopter.
Oh, shit. Can you be an Attack Helicopter in Saints Row 7?
You will.
What? No
Take
way.
my money.
No
Take my money.
You can have vehicle models for your player model through cheat codes.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
You can have Mario Kart in there, vehicle mods.
That sounds.
Will we be able to go on the internet in the game?
You definitely will. In fact, some of that may or may not be necessary to find the dark web, which may or may not exist, which may or may not be necessary to find ginky activities.
That sounds like
may not be tapped into it.
That's a great idea. But like, will we be able to get under? But in Saints Row 7, will we be able to get into fights with people over the internet? Like, you get in your phone or your PC and you get into a chat room, you call somebody a faggot, and you argue.
Not really, but you will be able to view these internet squabbles.
Okay, well, I'll be able to watch people argue
in our Call
over
of
the internet.
Duty.
Like, I watch people call each other faggots.
In our Call of Duty.
Born in Saints Row 7?
Yes, actually.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah.
You will be able to watch full-blown porn, but the...
Well, I bet you said there'd be no genitals.
Wait.
What? Okay.
The genitals will
wait.
be censored, however.
Somebody?
Okay.
The way he said full-blown porn.
So, Jeff, this is the pilot episode, so what do you think so far? You think...
This has been really fun.
I think this is going
really well.
In Saints Row 7, can I go around taking like pictures of girls' feet and sell them on the internet in the game?
Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
You will be able to take pictures of the game. There will be activities involved in taking pictures, but you would not be able to do that specific thing, no.
Okay, I have a question.
So I can't pretend to drop a coin on the ground and take my phone oops, and then just up their skirt and stuff and just sell it online.
Each of those different actions have its own set of actions that do not correlate.
Okay, well, I have a question. So, you know how you can take pictures in the game? Could there at least be a bonus for taking pictures of feet? At least with feet, like
in Dead Rising, where it's erotica.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the points. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea. You knock a woman out. She give me your souls. Give me your souls. If she doesn't pull off her shoes.
Can you
punch her across the face?
Oh, that will be a feature in Saints Row 7. That when people get ragdolled, some of their clothing items will come off their body.
Their feet? What?
No.
I mean, technically, if there's a camera and you can do whatever you want with it, I'm sure you probably could. But it's just not endorsed. Right?
Okay, but can you take off their shoes?
Oh my fucking god!
It's sort of.
Can I dress up as a clown and have sex? Never mind.
No, not
No,
that.
no, no. It's
Well,
the other way
sort of.
around. Remember? You gotta get the Clussy.
In Saints Row
Can I be
7.
John Wayne Gacy in Saints Row 7?
I've got a question.
I believe
Okay.
we're cutting short of time.
Yeah, Fat Randy has a question. Answer his question.
I will
All
be
right,
wrapping
Fat
up it
Randy, go
then.
ahead.
Will you be able to be a grave robber in the game?
Ooh.
Wasn't this the axe the other day?
I like
No?
where this is going.
Like, as an activity. Grave robbing would be an awesome activity.
Well, I kind of have
Like,
something
you could steal
personal.
like some jewelry,
What,
watches,
can you harvest organs and stuff?
What about like? So
This may actually be an activity.
when I was like 7, I said, "Hey, Papa, look at this game, Saints Row 2. Like, you can do anything you want in it." And he was like, "Go cut down a tree," and I couldn't. So if you could put that in, I could show him, be like, "What up, bitch? You can do it now."
This will be a carryover from Saints Row 4 remake.
There's gonna be destructive environments. Remember?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on,
Right,
hold on,
yeah,
The
hold
so-
on,
destructible environment
Fucking
will be
restart.
massively toned down
Okay.
from the Saints Row 4 remake.
Hold on, I'm
Now,
confused. Hold
this
on.
is
wait.
outside of Saints Row, but
Wait.
I'm gonna need to be able to resurrect him to show him by the time this fucking game comes out. So
I also have another question.
No,
I
wait,
have
hold
another
on,
question.
hold on. He just said Saints Row 4 remake. This is completely new to me.
Is it?
So wait, I have another question. Let me ask.
Alright, go on
Let
then.
me ask. Will we be able to purchase anime figurines and then put them in jars, correct? And then
in jars.
you know, yeah, like you can take the anime figurine, you put it in a jar. It's like as a mini game. You come in the jar and pickle the
Oh my god.
anime figurine.
There will be antiques and posters customization
Can you
and
come
tricks.
on them? Can you come on them? Like,
Oh
can you
my
put them
God.
in a jar and then pickle
Um,
them in your
I would get an AO rating
We could have
straight away.
cum stains as a customization onto the posters if you wish.
that works for me.
Can we customize our penis size?
So you could do the jerk off
Egg
animation,
self-esteem.
and then you could do the cum stains if you get creative.
Yeah, that's
Does that
true. You
satisfy you?
like some
That's true,
machinima.
that's true. Yeah, machinima. Yeah. So I also have another question. Will there be like a self-esteem system, like, in the game? Like the character, has like mental health and like they break down. Like if you choose small penis, the character
Possibly
creative.
in one of our realistic cheat codes, but in the base game, no.
So
Shame.
tell me there's gonna be like a cheat where like
Saints Row 7 will have a lot of realistic cheat codes to diversify your playstyle.
Sounds good. That sounds good. Let's get into the topic of Saints Row 4 Remastered, because this is fucking new for me.
Yeah, that one is actually. I didn't hear about that. The Saints Row 4 remake. Now, what's this? Because Saints Row 1 remake is going to be called Saints Row Recanonized. Saints Row 2's remake is going to be called Saints Row Reformed. What about Saints Row 4 remake?
This one's hard. Saints Row 4 Remastered already took the name of Re-elected. So we have actually not set on a name for this yet. But we might call this one third terms.
Third term?
This is a placeholder name, and it's not a final name.
Okay. Now, a remake for Saints Row 4, that's interesting.
Yes, 3 will be skips to
yeah.
put more focus onto the Saints Row 4 remake.
Sure. What kind of new additions can we expect in the Saints Row 4 remake?
Do you want the smallest first or the biggest first?
Let's just go all over the place.
Do you want the smallest first or the biggest first?
Wait, no. I'm sorry. It seems like Jeff's taking notes right now. Of these features, for the future. So you better watch out. Might be a competitor. May pitch your idea to Volition first. So might want to watch out. Watch out for that.
What do I do? I don't know. I don't really care, Jansen.
No.
I really don't. Okay, cool. Fat nigga found the YouTube channel. Cool. I'm more interested about this Saints Row 4 remake. Let's get into that 1 second. Saints Row 4 remake. Will there be freckle bitches?
There will be freckle bitches.
I'm talking
Okay,
about.
will there be clown pussy? Will there be clown pussy? Will there be clussy?
Oh shit! Look. Oh! It's the OSK Christmas special. That's my
There
favorite
may
video
not
behind
be pussy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There will probably not be
It's
pussy.
fucking Greek, man. Calm down.
What? No Clussy? No Clussy?
No
Are you
Clossy?
serious?
No clown?
No Clussy?
No plus?
Okay, Jiff, I think you're gonna
What?
need to get Adrian to rethink this. This is not a joke.
Now
Will
hold
there be
on.
Clussy?
In Saints Row 4, you know how you can have like sex with all the characters, like all the crewmates on the ship?
Yes.
Can we like steal like a clown pedestrian, bring them back, like I don't know, mortalize them into the real world, and then do that?
How do you mortalize someone in the real world?
I don't know, just like program it. Like what the fuck? I don't know.
How would that go story-wise?
Like, they just become a part of the story naturally, as you're like slave.
What if like?
Where did you get them from?
What if like? Hold on. What if like on the ship there's like a makeup closet with like clown makeup, and then you put it on Shaundi, and then you like do stuff with her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That would only not be possible simply because Shaundi would not want to.
Okay. What about this? You could have different outfits for different characters, and one of those outfits just happens to be a clown, which stays on during, you know what I mean.
If you
Yeah.
really feel like this is a need for this game to
This is a
succeed
need.
better,
This is a need. Because
then we
I have a-
could potentially, I say, look into it.
our dear friend Zedek has a neurological disorder where he can't function without Clussy, and it's
Yeah,
like he can't play video
loves some good old Clossy.
That's a nice collection you have there, Mr.
So-
Buzzkill.
So it'd really help if you could, you could add it, or else, he'd be suffering. He's
A clown version of Shaundi and Kenzie.
yes, that you could have sex with, and then keep clown makeup.
Would you want Asha as well?
No, because she's black. So.
She's not black.
Oh, is she not?
No.
Well, she's not white, is she? She's like mulatto.
If she was anything, she would probably be white.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But I'm not sure myself. I cannot assume. But I know she's not black through the makings of Saints Row 4.
What?
Okay, I'm sorry, I disconnected there. I have no idea what happened.
I don't know. I think he said something about Asha, but I'm pretty sure she's like mixed race. She's not white, so it kind of defeats purpose.
Okay, but it doesn't matter if the clown makeup's on.
Asha Otakar is not black.
Oh, my bad.
Aisha, however, is black.
That's cool to know.
So I think we're almost ready to wrap
We're
up
hitting
here,
the
'cause I don't
crossroads
know.
here. Yeah, I don't really know what else to ask, man. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, next episode we're gonna definitely delve straight into Saints Row 8. Is there any
but I
we
think
will
that should
not
be-
talk about Saints
so-
Row 8 next episode.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm just saying for the
We'll
next
talk-
episode.
Saints Row 8 will not have much of a mention next episode.
What the fuck? What are we supposed to talk about next
Also,
episode?
for the
Saints Row 1
multiplayer
remake,
features?
Saints
I don't
Row 2 remake, Saints Row 4 remake, more of Saints Row 7. The game's coming after Saints Row 7, but before Saints Row 8. Sleeping Dogs, their games. Ages of Mayhem, their games.
Holy.
There's a
yeah,
lot.
we can talk about that in the
I
next
feel like we
episode.
didn't really cover. I feel like we didn't really cover like the
Saints Row
multiplayer
4
aspects that
remake,
much.
because I wanted
Oh
to talk more
yeah,
about
how could we
that,
forget?
if
How
you
about we
will.
quickly? How about we wrap up this episode with how is Saints Row 7 and multiplayer? What's the multiplayer aspect going to look like?
Saints
Yeah,
Row
so-
7 will have both the classic multiplayer of Saints Row 1 through 4 remakes, and it will also have a new multiplayer style based off of a sort of Mafia old school GT Online feel. So it will have two completely separate multiplayers within this game, and
How-
they will appear to two different fans. One that likes grinding and position, the other one that's like
I like
quick
grinding.
action of the Saints Row 1 through 4 multiplayer style. This will be the first Volition game to feature two different styles of multiplayer for a different targeted audience. This was mainly based off of GTA Online, trying to appeal to these two audiences, but they simply did not mix well. With people wanted to play for fun and to get right into the things, and
I
to
think they
not
fucked up with the whole
be
currency
have
system
much of an issue, and then others who want to
allow for
grind and have
inflation.
status and have many things feel necessary
Speaking of which, how
after
will
grinding in the game.
will there be like DLC and microtransactions throughout the game?
Microtransactions would most likely consist of money and respect multipliers. And
Yeah, like what about microtransactions?
transactions will most likely consist of money and respect multipliers.
Sure.
Yes.
Like,
And DLCs
are you
will
gonna
most
have
likely
like
consist.
your own like currency? Like, you know, you gotta
Yes.
pay real money for virtual money, that type of deal.
Yes.
Wait, no, that's actually a good point that I
market-
wanted to mention. That's a good point I wanted to mention. Because I remember Swampy was talking about how you were sort of advocating the idea of having microtransactions in a Saints Row game. So can we expect that?
Yes.
Nice. What about the
The
original?
game,
Oh, sorry.
the game will be very, very enjoyable with or without microtransactions. Then they will never feel like a necessity. They will feel like
Okay.
something
I
you
have
can
another
go
question
without
about the
with and
multiplayer.
have full pleasure with. Yes.
I have another question regarding the multiplayer.
What is your question?
So can you capture people, then have them dress them up in clown makeup,
Probably
then
not.
rape them as like a humiliation?
Shut the
What?
fuck up, dude.
Will
you could capture them,
will the
No.
original
have them dress
maps
up in clown
be in the
makeup, and
game?
You
proceed to
cannot
rape them.
capture.
Done this joke 3
The only
times
thing you can
already.
capture are flags, but there will most likely not be flags in Saints Row 7
Okay,
as a
sounds
game
good.
mode. So you can capture big ass chains though.
Sounds cool to me.
Sounds good to me.
What kind of maps are going to be in the Saints Row 1 multiplayer? Saints Row 7, I mean. Saints Row 7 multiplayer. Because will we get like Code Blue, Crunch Time, The Corner, Altar Dome?
Since Saints Row 7 will be taking place in a new city? No.
But will we still have the same game mode? Is what he's asking.
And what kind of
You will
maps?
still have the same game modes,
Yeah, but what kind of
but
maps?
game modes and maps are not one. They could be their own separate.
Oh mate, that's not what I'm asking. I'm just asking like what kind of maps can we expect?
Saints Row 7 is mostly going to follow the direction of using in-campaign interiors and exteriors, but the interiors and exteriors will be vastly expanded on to feel similar to those of the maps in the original Saints Row.
Will there be any new guns in the game?
Pew pew.
Specific for multiplayer?
In
No.
general.
What if there was a
Through
gun
DLC?
that was just a finger gun and they call it finger bang?
Through DLC?
Yeah, just in general. Like, can we expect new weapons in Saints Row 7?
Through DLCs?
I guess that. Yeah, sure.
No, DLCs will not include new weapons.
Okay, what about the base game?
There would be weapons, yes.
Oh my. Okay, what kind of new weapons are there gonna be in Saints Row 7?
There will be vastly more weapons in weapon categories, including that such as new pistol types, new shotgun types, new rifle types, new heavy weapons types. You will have a water cannon. You will have you would have a shit cannon.
Oh, excuse me.
You would have.
Wait, run that back. Run that back.
You would have tear gas launcher.
I didn't really hear
You would
anything.
have a smoke grenade launcher. You would have a firework launcher, though that would be a carryover from the Saints Row 2 reform. and there will be many more weapons. There will be
Tripping or
vastly
like
more melee
I
weapons.
can't hear anything.
Can you not?
No, like I don't know. Here, let me see.
Adrian, can you just talk a little bit about that shit cannon you just said? Something about a shit
This
cannon?
would be a carryover from Saints Row 2 Gentlemen of the Road, though it will probably not make it into Saints Row 2 Reform.
But it will make it in Saints Row 7, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Saints Row 7 will follow the trend of getting slightly more over the top with each Saints Row game, but it will not be as over the top as Saints Row the Third.
I forget. I'm pretty. Did you? I'm just thinking. So, didn't you ever mention something about like the first mission of Saints Row 7? How like your character's like butt naked, and like you can choose if you want to put clothes on him, but then it like loses more time or something.
Yes.
Do you wanna? Can you just elaborate that on a little bit more?
There's not much to add.
Okay.
It is exactly what you think it is, and what you have gathered.
Right, but I'm just thinking for the viewer, right? Just like, can you explain like the first mission, sort of how Saints Row 7 begins?
Saints Row 7 will open up with Shandy and Pierce doing a drug deal, and they will get caught in lacking with the ops. And the Saints Row 7 protagonist will finish taking a shower, get the call, and now the Saints Row 7 protagonist will have the option to either go immediately after getting out the shower or put on clothes, but that will waste more time. This design choice was made off the idea of showing how Saints Row could be as crazy as you want, or as grounded, or as normal as you want. And we would felt it was best to show this off in the first mission to give you an idea of what type of game Saints Row is, and the game will try to play it off as serious.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good game to me.
Sounds like an amazing game to me.
Yeah, well, I think we should wrap it up soon, because it's like 6 in the
I
morning
honestly
here.
wanted to talk about Saints Row 4 remake more, but we could wrap it up soon, yes.
Yeah, it's like 6 in the morning here, so
It's almost 1 o'clock for me here.
Let's
PM here.
let's close this. Let's close this up.
What kind of closing thoughts should we end on? Because there's a lot of information here we need to soak in, right? We've got a Saints Row 1 remake, a Saints Row 2 remake, Saints Row 4 remake, and then we've got Saints Row 7.
Well, I think it should be said that this is only the beginning.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've got tons.
Yes, this is very much the beginning.
'Cause I feel like
there's
I feel like
much more.
I feel like even after going over these, we've like barely even brushed over them, and we're gonna try and get a bit more.
We're only like 0.001% into the glory of Volition.
Okay, good. Well, listen, I'm gonna give you some homework. I want you to write down any new ideas you get. Write them down and keep them somewhere safe, because this will be easier for us in the next episode, right? Be easier for us to.
It will not be easy. That one I will tell you.
Yeah.
How come?
No, but we still need like stuff to ask you, like stuff to cover.
There will not be. It would not be easier.
Okay then. Okay, cool.
As these new ideas will need connection and context, and you would come to the same issue.
All right, cool. Well, I'm all right. Buzzkill. Any words from you? Yeah.
Yeah. So first up, I'm sorry if I might have cut off anyone. I was having connection issues. I had to leave and reconnect, I guess. But secondly, who was the one that brought up the cum jar earlier?
That was man guy Ezekiel.
That'd be me.
Look right there.
Do you want that in Saints Row 7?
Huh?
Because Saints Row 7 was going to have a sort of scepter truck and a Septicopter except for it was also going to have a cum variation. But we haven't thought of cum jars.
The
Is that
cum copter.
you can use the Oh man, I need to go to bed. All right, it's been a great episode. See everyone in the next one. Hopefully this is good. I have to spend like God knows how long trying to get the audio right because my mic has a lot of
Even though
background noise.
Saints Row 4 is one of my least favorite, Saints Row 4 will be easily my favorite of the remakes.
Good to know. Good
All
to
right.
know.
Well.
Okay.
See you.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a good episode. Thanks for watching,
Yep.
guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And guys, we need some questions. If anyone's got any questions they want to ask Adrian, yeah, feel free. Drop some questions. All right, I'm gonna stop recording now. Peace.